Hi Pisces, I hope you're well. Welcome back. If you are new, my name is Shannon. Glad to have you and all of that. Audio discretion advised. I look at a lot of criminal activities, so I'd just like to tell you that if you have little ones around that are old enough to kind of comprehend some stuff, but it might be disturbing to them. And so anyway, let's get started. I'm going to use a homemade deck here. It's actually the High Arcana, and it's a letter from the Hebraic language that is found in the tarot. And so, if you didn't know the scripture was here, yes, it's here. Look, I feel energy, and sometimes I could flub up my words and stuff like that. I'm beginning to feel a flood of energy with you all. Okay, so please be patient with me as we get started here. So, okay, thank you, sweet Jehovah, for clear, precise, defined messages. What do you want to bring out? You guys have the letter Bet that came out, which is about your home. It is the house of Jacob, which goes back to Yisrael, which are the people of the Most High God. And so either you're in the house or you're not, and you're an enemy, and you're dealing with somebody on the outside, or you are, or you are in. However it goes for any given person. Those of you are upright and you are grafted in, or you are the actual blood seed in the earth, and you bless if you keep the commandments of the Most High God. And devil don't like you, come after you. And anyway, that type of energy is here with this card. Now, if something has taken place with some type of a camping ordeal, then it represents, also a tent. But more than anything, it's about family. It's just about being inside the house. Maybe you've been inside your house for some, time or something like that. Something's going on. And I just did the Aquarian reading, and there was a bunch of people there, and soulmates did come out and had 2 cards that said stuff about family. So whether or not you in the house or not, whatever that is, this is what is over the top of this reading. Let's get started. Show me Pisces, please. So the letter B could be prevalent, person, place, or a thing, first, middle, last name, something like that. Show me Pisces, please. We have there y'all are, the Hangman, the Hermit, the 7 of Swords. We also have the 2 of Pentacles. Somebody's making a decision they've been going within. Also had 3 other cards, 4, I guess, other cards. You gotta have several cards that are jumping out here. The 2 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords has showed itself in several of these readings. And so whatever that is, somebody has premeditated something, because the Hangman is here, and so is the Hermit. And so if you've been inside, or just energetically going inside, thinking, being at a crossroad, all that's here. I got 2 cards that talk about making this decision, whatever you're doing, or somebody's making a decision about you, or whatever side of something you're on, positive or negative, whatever role you're playing. But there are investments out here around something. The 8 of Cups is emotional investments in your home with something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards go back to being within and looking at something and trying to figure something out here. Okay, that's a lot of thinking going on. But there's something around lies and deception and cheating and thieving with the 7 of Swords here. Now, I stated, I think this card came out in the Sagittarius reading. Shows somebody sitting at their dinner table, and they either feed the crap at their dinner table, and they dish it out, or somebody's, whoever the party's doing that, they're wanting somebody to eat what they're saying, or I don't know. There's something crazy out here. If there is a judge or a legal matter going on, then somebody faces jail. The 7 of Swords would be a guilty card. The Hangman and the negative, that energy is prison. And the Hermit is a judge. And so it definitely shows if somebody in your house is dealing with a legal judgment somewhere, there is somebody going to jail. And the hangman in this deck shows somebody, I think this was in the Libra reading as well. It was really big showing up. Some type of gel matter was there as well. That somebody's like tied up in this situation so bad, chains are all over them and locks from the top of their head to the soles of their feet. There's many locks that are around this chain. And so if you're somebody that is waiting for a verdict somewhere on whatever somebody did, there was a lot of premeditation around whatever this was. It's a very sacrificial energy. If you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, or something's going on with a female boss, or you are, that she represents a married woman card as well. Just in general, doesn't matter, what your sign is. Could be an earth sign, but for some people, she's something's around business here. Something's around for those of you dealing with a thievery situation, because somebody did get thieved. It may have been that Sagittarius reading where that I don't remember which reading it was. It may have been the Scorpio reading. Anyway, it may have been in both. I don't know. But somebody has rightful ownership to something that they have entitlement to something that's theirs. And somebody's thieved something that does not belong to them, and they're caught up in something now. Somebody's in lack here because of that thievery, because at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles, and that's like lack. Somebody's insecure about whatever this is, and it's showing insecurity out here as well. Somebody, though, is making a decision with the Two of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. Something very stormy about it, but somebody has been really inside, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth about whatever this decision is, at a crossroad in whatever's been. If you're plotting to do something here that's crazy, the Most High's foretelling something horrific will take place with whoever is the lying, cheating, thieving party that lost their ever-loving mind and's got to have chains all over them in a really bad, horrific way. So something's out here around a decision being made. So you either making it or somebody's making it about you. But somebody's guilty out here for something. And there's money attached to some stuff. And lies and thievery around it is what's the main thing out here. And there were investments around this thing. Okay. Anyway, we have the garden coming out. So this is a support groups or something public is here with that as well. Or concerts, maybe your musical as well. Show me more information for Pisces. Y'all's energy goes back to like poetry and writing and singing and things like that, authorship. We have the moon and the child is here, and at the bottom of the deck is the writer. Okay, well so somebody, again, if somebody is creative out here, then something is out here that has been invented. The writer is an invention of something. This is also a pop-up little lover, and somebody was cheating just a minute ago in another reading. There's something emotional. The moon is a love and romance, and somebody is pregnant somewhere, or was pregnant, or something like that. Somebody in two readings back to back said, I'm having a baby. And so the child card is here, whatever that's about. Okay, and if either somebody is pregnant, or they lied about that pregnancy, or something's taken place with that pregnancy, or a sacrificial thing was connected with that, with the hangman being there, then so be it. Something like that was here. Somebody's dealing with fear out here with the moon, and you could be dealing with somebody that you went to school with the child card, but this also talks about somebody who's stumbling up on some information. Somebody knows something out here about the stuff, I guess. It's emotional. You're also dealing with somebody who has mental issues out here, because the hangman goes to that in the negative, and the child card is somebody who's got a childlike brain. So they're just stuck there in something out here over some invention, or your child is involved in something. Show me Pisces. So there's the thief coming out. Well, anyway, also the haughtiness card and the faux card. All three of these cards jumped out together. It jumped on that child card. If somebody thieved a child as well for some crazy, like an abduction or something, I'm kind of getting that. Looking at the pictures and the things that are out here, it also shows somebody coming through a window of a house. It jumped on that child card. So either your child's of age and is going to be accountable to something that they've done, or there's something around a child. And the Most High has said the last 2 days, people need to talk to their kids. Okay? And we do have a public place out here with a garden. It could be, related to the park. And I kept getting the park over and over yesterday. So anyway, the haughty card is a very arrogant person that somebody is dealing with out here around something that's going on. Okay. At the bottom of the deck is the victory card, which I've seen over and over and over tonight. Somebody is getting lucky for something. Maybe somebody's mad that something's discovered, or somebody is getting a verdict on whatever this line cheating thing was and this thievery. But it is showing somebody's lost their credibility somewhere with the faux card as well. But somebody else getting a victory on the other side of that. So I guess it just depends on who you are in this energy. Whoever's been going back and forth trying to figure something out, or the person can't get off the chain, and somebody now finally knows, well, this person can't ever get off of this chain, and they're guilty, then somebody's making a decision around that energy, or you are, or whoever's playing that role. Give me some words, please, for Pisces. So it looks good for those of you in the upright. We have war. Well, something, we got a haughty, arrogant person out here around something. Okay, it's, again, somebody's not mad. Somebody's mad because they're not getting their way. Or obviously there's been a war. Somebody's facing jail over something. There's thievery. There's lies. There's lost credibility somewhere. That somebody's done something. Then they've done something. It was premeditated somewhere. Somebody's done a lot of thinking on something that has been out here in this war. Okay, because somebody's connected to the mob, because it just came out in the Capricorn reading. Anyway, a burden of stress and an oppression is out here. The X is coming out. Well, somebody's X is the problem, okay, or whoever the X is in some stupidness. A secret agent is out here. Yes, some people do have, the Most High has somebody being watched over something. Okay, the next card says guilty. Okay, well, somebody's guilty. It literally shows all three of those, that whole scene right there. Somebody going within, making a decision. The judge putting a judgment on somebody who's going to be shackled with chains, and the Seven of Swords is you're guilty, and the word guilty comes out. So those of you are getting a good verdict on somebody who needs to go to jail, then all praise glory on to the Father for giving justice on some stupidness out here around something that's taken place. The next card says, for a clue to something that's going on, somebody who likes to eat pistachio nuts is a clue to something, whatever that means for you. The next card says, I can't wait to hold you in my arms. Okay, and so if somebody, obviously for some of you all, that was not a safe statement to say to somebody. It's caused some hellish thing to come out in this war, and whatever's taking place in the process for that to be past energy, again, somebody's getting some type of judgment out here. And then those of you who are able to go fix some stuff, the Most High has also said to get up, and for some people to go to their family, and other people have conversations going on that though your family has betrayed you, our family loves you. So whatever that means for you, okay, in a situation. So the next card, my hands literally find a card that says the House of Pisces here. Well, we're looking at your energy, and so it's out here real big then. Okay, whatever's going on. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and there's protection here. Again, the house of Jacob. Whoever's playing what role, whoever is blessed and whoever is not, it's showing both directions here, and the Most High is going to get his point across to something that's going on in this war. He's got the angel of the Most High somewhere, and somebody's going to get some justice over some craziness that's been out here around something. Okay? So thank you. Hold on. If you're dealing with a cleaner, or something's happened with the cleaner or a housekeeper, something like that is here. Somebody connected to the Navy is here. We also have laughter doeth good like a medicine. Okay, well, somebody is going to be able to laugh again, then they are. And this is the third reading that my hands have found this, which was very profound. I'm just surprised that the tower didn't come out, because it's making reference to the eyes. It's the Ra, the R and the A, but that also is something wicked that has happened. That energy can take you back to a very evil thing. And we have war out here, and somebody's crazy and they're insane somewhere. Okay, Anyway, the Ra is to see something, or it's an unknown bird of prey with real keen eyesight, right? To be able to really see something. Somebody has been watching and doing some crazy and hired the mob and done some ridiculous thing out here. So this goes back to your vision. Also could take you back to, in that section, looking in the mirror as well. And so somebody's finally going to look into the mirror, and somebody is, because I said I can't deny the truth anymore, then somebody's got information coming out for something. Somebody's guilty somewhere. Okay, you guys got 2 that came out. So whatever this is with the Navy, the Laguz just came out, which has the meaning of water. Okay, so whatever that connection, or you're in the Navy, or I've had the military come out on a couple of readings today, real strong. So this has been very tribulous, very, very tribulous when it comes out, because it is a tribulation rune. It's about balancing, and somebody's not balanced out here for whatever's went down in an ordeal. I send you love and light, whatever you've had to go through. But this is also some type of an embarrassment around something that's taken place. And if you're going to look in the mirror and fix something out here, then the Most High God can heal, or somebody didn't and they lost their mind. I don't know. This is spirituality when it comes out. It's a disagreement that's needing to be overcome, or somebody just wouldn't have it. And something's had to take place out of an ordeal. Now somebody's just locked up so freaking bad with all these locks and chains, trying to always figure out what to do or how to get something done in this war. I don't know, but somebody's guilty out here. Somebody's guilty out here. And then you have the K and the C, which looks like a V. And that K and the C is the Justice card. And this rune has a meaning of justice will be assured somewhere, because somebody's guilty. They're getting a verdict upon them. Okay, it is what it is. Something happened out of some type of misunderstanding, and all hell, I guess, is broke loose, because people don't want to sit down and fix some things, or embarrassments happened out of the thing, or whatever's happened for you. I guess it happened the way it needed to unfold to show who was who in the war, I guess. This is a solution to a problem, and forgiveness for those of you who are like, oh, I can't wait to hold you in my arms, and you're healing with family and stuff like that. Okay, so it is a justice assured that is out here. So the B, the K, the C, and the V, and the L and the X also come out. So those are the letters that came out specifically. There are other letters out here, but those specifically came out to be highlighted for your reading. Until next time, shalom.